But I think it's a wrap. The rookie of the year, it's over. I
It
mean,
should be.
you can't shoot 32%, lose every game after the Olympic break, and still be in the running. Especially since there's talk that her teammates are getting frustrated, that her stat padding is actually hurting the team now.
Raw.
I don't know if she's actually stat padding. I mean, because you get 20 rebounds, you work your ass to get 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
But when she does things specifically just to get the double double, that's where I think her players have issues with, and that's what I think anybody should have an issue with, because if it's more about double doubles than victories, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Because if you look at the last time these two teams played, I think they're completely different teams now than they were the last time they played one another. And since the last time they played one another, at least the Fever, they played 13 games since, and they're 8-5 in those 13 games since they played them last. So they show that they've gotten better. On the other hand, the Sky have played 15 games since the last time they played. They're 5-10, and now on a 4-game losing streak. And then when you break down the stats and you look at the team, you think about, wow, look. But then you look at them as far as look at them as far as field goal percentage. They're not 11th out of 12 teams. So you look at where those offensive rebounds are coming from. It's that pattern, bro.
Can't shoot.
You know what I mean? That's what's going on. You got these poor field goal percentage, but you got these rebounds. Well, she's the one getting the rebounds and missing the shots. We've seen that on the video, how she misses those shots, the easy ones and so forth. And now if our teammates are getting frustrated with what's going on, rightfully so, but you should have done it earlier.
I think Angel would be better served to get the rebounds and then kick it out to three-point shooter like Kennedy Carter. She's bad. She can shoot. You know, you don't see Tristan Thomas shooting 4 for 16, 4 for 3 for 15. He'll have 15 rebounds, but he doesn't shoot 15 times. He knows, hey, let me find somebody who can actually make a shot.
But she can't. You know what?
That's what she needs to start doing.
If she only does that, she doesn't get the double doubles. If she just concentrates on the rebound, that means she
gets the wins and she gets in the playoffs. Right now, they're in jeopardy not making the playoffs.
And by the way, she has this podcast coming out now. You know what I mean?
Unapologetically Angel.
Yeah,
and she should call it "Trying to Improve My Atrocious Shooting."
Number one thing, I think people would watch that more or listen to it more. But I don't know. You know what? I can't even really knock her on that because it seems like everybody and their mother has a podcast these days. These athletes you think should be spending their time in the gym getting better, they have podcasts. You know what I mean? Retired athletes, well, they have podcasts, but they also have time to do it. But yeah, they're not the only ones that during the season they have a podcast going on. And I'm like, craziness. I mean, a retired player like Cam Newton has time for a podcast, so he has one. Shannon Sharp has time for a podcast, so he has one. He does everything else as well. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to her management, her owner, I guess, or even coach to kind of let her know if that's a good idea or not. But then she's going to come up with "you're hurting my pocket" kind of thing, and then there's a problem with that. But I wonder how successful it's going to be anyway.
Well, if it's her free time, they can't tell her to do what.
Exactly, if it's a free time. But I'm wondering if this is going to be a free time thing, or is this going to be when camp starts, you kind of do like a vlog to show some of the things that you can show while you're going through it. I mean, it makes it more entertaining. I mean, I don't know what the hell she could really say that's really compelling.
All I know is that Draymond his podcast is annoying. Like if you watch the game and they lose, and then he comes on and he's saying this blah blah blah, motherfucker, man, you should be working on your jumper. You shot 6 for 18. Yeah, you know he's like Angel Reese. He plays hard. You know he's a better defender than Angel, but he used to get a bunch of rebounds. And he was a questionable shooter. You know, I compare Angel Reese to Tristan Thompson. People saying Rodman. I'm like, fuck out of here. She don't play defense like Rodman.
No way. It's just rebound. That's it. And it's offensive rebound at that.
She's more like Tristan Thompson.
So I don't, them
and
playing
since we're on this, I got to give the double fingers to Cheryl Swoops again.
There we go.
She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. She's saying the Indiana Fever are playing better now than they were before. And she mentions Aaliyah Boston. She mentions Kelsey Mitchell. She mentions Lexi Hall. She says she loves Lexi. She loves that game, her game, and that one game. I think what was she's like 6 or 7 for
like 6
three.
or 7. Yeah.
Yes, she was saying she was shooting the leather off the ball, and no mention of Caitlin Clark.
Of course.
Right, of course.
I
So
can understand that.
Stephen A called her out for it. And then
About
she
time.
wants to go back at Stephen A. Man, I'm gonna just say it. Cheryl Swoops is a dumb hating bitch. Fuck her.
Good answer. Good answer.
She got called out and now she don't like it. And now she's going at Stephen A, saying something like, I was here before you, intimating that he didn't watch WNBA before. So what? That don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean anything. Caitlin Clark, that's the subject. Don't move the goalposts. Stick to the subject. Subject is Caitlin Clark. She's been hating on her since before she even got to the WNBA. She was hating on her in college, telling lies. She shoots 40 times a game.
Cut it out.
She's got a COVID year. She's playing more games than Kelsey Plum. Man, all lies, man. She just made up a whole bunch of shit trying to trash her. And now she's just like, if I don't mention her, you guys tell me I'm hating. If I do mention her, you're saying keep her name out my mouth. Yo, just be honest. No, be honest. Don't come with your bullshit agenda because she obviously has an agenda. That's my issue. Fuck Cheryl Swoops.